I call the member for Wentworth.
Thanks, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Immigration, Citizenship, Migrant Services and Multicultural Affairs. Will the Minister please update the House on how the Morrison government's immigration policy has contributed to Australia's economic success and how it will continue to drive growth as the Australian economy recovers from the COVID-19 recession? And is the Minister aware of any alternative approaches?
The Minister has the call.
Thank you, Speaker. I want to thank the member for Wentworth for his question, and certainly in his role as a former senior diplomat for Australia, he supported Australia's migration program, and I thank him for it. Today, of course, Australia is one of the most successful migrant countries in the world. We know migrants have been part of that essential economic success that we've seen, and migration, certainly well-managed programs and skilled programs, support economic activity and jobs growth and creation throughout our country. As Australia recovers from the pandemic, we know that migration is going to be vital, play a vital role in supporting that recovery, in enabling jobs growth, especially through our regions, and making sure that we have skilled migrants is a key priority of the Morrison government. We know over the course of the pandemic we were able to attenuate and alter the program to match the conditions that we saw in a 1-in-100-year crisis. But that's why the government did things like establish the Global Task Force on Business and Talent Attraction to ensure we're in the competition for high-value businesses, skills, people with brains and capital, people who want to come to Australia, aligned with our JobMaker program. It's also why we created the priority skills list and ensure that we retain those critical skills in the economy, health, aged care. We're in the competition to make sure people stayed here and had the opportunity to stay and do their jobs and help us out, and we thank them for it. It's this government that knows also that temporary visa holders in Australia play a critical role in supporting the economy, supporting regions, in jobs growth and job creation. We know it, Australians know it, regional communities know it, and we're going to continue to support temporary migration to support our economy. But I'm asked about alternative policies, Mr Speaker. And there is alternative policies to the government's approach, I'm happy to say. In May last year, the shadow immigration spokesperson, Senator Keneally, wrote an article entitled, "In the middle of a 1-in-100-year pandemic, do we want migrants to return in the same numbers?" The answer is no, Mr Speaker. That's the title of the article. In the article, Senator Keneally proceeded to argue for a substantial cut in immigration to Australia. This would somehow support economic recovery. And I'm pleased to say, as an alternative policy, this was met with universal condemnation by members of this House, Mr Speaker, including, I'm pleased to say, my friend the member for Cowan, who noted that Senator Keneally could have expressed her arguments better. I certainly agree with her on that. Former New South Wales Premier Bob Carr, a very successful Premier, I might add, Mr Speaker, said that Senator Keneally should drop her, quote, "Jobs for Australians First" rhetoric, declaring the very loose language showed signs of dog whistling, Mr Speaker. These are the kinds of alternatives that are not good alternatives for Australia, Mr Speaker. It's this government that understands that migration supports economic growth, will support recovery, and we support skilled and well-managed migration to Australia.